Big Al's something. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go grab a beer there if it's a brewery, but I don't feel like I've run into anything like that. What's playing?
All right, so as promised, we got a chance to talk with one of the newest members of the Lakers. You know how excited I am to do this one, Slee, because he's a gaucho much like myself. We're talking about Gabe Vincent, of course, who's joining us right now. Gabe, thanks for coming on the program. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Thank you guys for having me.
Good. So let me start right here. I am a UCSB guy as well as you are. Your favorite spot to hang out when you were in Isla Vista as a student at Santa Barbara was where?
Honda Kitchen, man, no question. Me and my guys would be there all the time. We still go back. When we get back out there, we still go get us some Honda Kitchen.
How often do you get back up there?
I try to get there every summer.
Yeah,
I try to at least get there for a few days.
Gabe, throughout the entire playoffs, that's all I heard is, do you know he's a gaucho? I'm like, yeah, I got it, man.
Well, Gabe, you'll appreciate
it. Gauchos proud.
I was going to say, you'll appreciate this because, you know, if you go to UC Santa Barbara, it's not like USC or UCLA where you just got a million guys in the pros all the time. When we get somebody like yourself or Shane Bieber or Michael Young, we hold on to you guys pretty tight. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, it's a small-knit community, and we stick together, man. It's something you got to appreciate.
Ole.
Gabe, I just want to start off. First off, congratulations on these last couple of months. Can you walk me through it? Here you are. I think your story is one of the more unique stories in the NBA. You found yourself in a playoff run with the Miami Heat under Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley, and then within a month, you're now a Los Angeles Laker, and you're obviously getting paid for all the hard work that you put in. What's these last couple of months been like for you?
They've been intense, man. Most of my time was locked in on the playoffs and chasing that ultimate goal of the season that we have. We start every year. So, that was kind of hectic, intense. We had a great run, fell short, but then that season ended, and it was on to free agency. And once that kind of got rolling, things happened quickly for me. And before I knew it, I was a part of this storied franchise with the Lakers.
Gabe Vincent joining us here on Travis and Sliwa. Gabe, obviously the free agency is coming up. You're going through the postseason. You get to the finals. You're competing to win an NBA championship. Did you at any point think that, okay, I'm going to come back to Miami. This is the team that I broke in with. This is the team that I've created my career with. Or were you thinking, you know what, I'm going to go see what else is out there, and I'm just going to go find the best deal? Did you think that you were going to go shopping, for instance?
I knew I'd see what else was out there. I think I would have been foolish not to. But, I knew the relationship I had with the organization. I knew how they felt about me. And I would not have been shocked if I went back to Miami. They've been great to me. Like you mentioned, they gave me that first opportunity, really a crack into the league. And I'll forever be grateful to them with that. And, once we got to free agency, the best situation and opportunity was here with the Lakers. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this new journey, this new step. And, try to get us a championship here.
Gabe Vincent, brand new Los Angeles Laker, taking some time to join us here on the Travis and Sliwa Show. Gabe, I'm actually hit on some that you just said right there. So when you take the meeting with the Los Angeles Lakers, I don't know how much, I know you were locked in with the Miami Heat, how much you followed the Lakers and their run, getting to the Western Conference Finals. What makes you think, looking at this roster, how you specifically fit in and also trying to get that next step? The Lakers were obviously 4 games away from getting to the NBA Finals and eventually lost to the same team that you guys lost to in the Finals. What do you like about what the Lakers will present that you could fit in on?
Yeah, I think they have a little bit of everything. They have size, they have athleticism, they have leadership, they got stars. I think I bring a little bit of toughness on defense. I can bring some playmaking. I can make open shot. I think I showed in Miami my game's pretty versatile. I can wear a number of hats and play with a number of guys. So I think I can come in and just, try to impact winning in a number of ways. And every night it might be different, depending on how the season shakes out and what roles shake out to be. But, I think I can impact the game in a positive way with any group on the court. So I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to do that.
Gabe, like you mentioned, you talk about the toughness that you bring, the playmaking, and all of the sorts of things that we got to become very familiar with you in your NBA career. But I kind of want to go back to the beginning. Like you said, you're fighting for a chance to get into the league, and now you're fighting for a chance to get onto the court, and now you're fighting for a chance to get minutes once you're on the team. And now you sign a really lucrative free agent deal with one of the marquee franchises in the entire NBA. Did you always know, hey, look, it's going to happen. Keep doing the work. It's going to happen. How do you keep the faith?
I just have faith, and I put a lot of work in. So to question myself, to doubt myself excessively, I just feel like it would be a disgrace to the work I put in and the efforts I put in. So I trusted the work, and it's continued to pay off, and opportunities will present themselves, and it's on me to take advantage.
Did you ever think it might not? Was there ever a point in your career as a younger player where you're like, man, I don't know if this is going to happen for me?
I mean, 100%. I think when you ask anyone that's chasing a hard goal or something that's very difficult to reach, there's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be pitfalls. And it's in those moments you fall back on your routines that you set for yourself, and you find that motivation, that fire starts burning again, and you get back on your horse and get back to work. You just try to stack as many good days as you can and as little and as few bad days as possible.
Gabe, Travis and I one day were talking about pickup basketball, and Trav took me back to his days when he used to play, and he said that he basically just shot threes and played no defense at all.
It's my specialty.
Any tips for Trav here on if he plays pickup again?
I mean, maybe try to get a stop or two, and maybe get an assist.
It's hard,
pass the ball
Gabe.
a little bit.
I'm just saying that I watch guys do what you do, and I'm like, man, I can't do that. I can stand behind the line and launch shots. I can do that.
I mean, I think that's the difference and why guys come or people come to the games in general. We just do it a little bit different.
Obviously, you're a member of the Lakers now, and you're going to do everything you can to try to bring another championship to Los Angeles. But we hear it talked about all the time when you talk about Pat Riley, you talk about Eric Spoelstra, you talk about Heat culture. What is Heat culture, and can you bring any of that to L.A.?
I think a lot of what Heat culture stands for was already inherently in me. I think I matched the organization in terms from a character standpoint, and I think that helped my transition with them be a little bit easier. So naturally, I think I will bring some of that here to LA, and that because some of that is just who I am. But Heat culture is a number of things. A lot of it is just a commitment to excellence at a very high level, whatever that may look like. And if we have a chance to be the best at something, we're going to do everything we can to be the best at something, and we're definitely going to carry that over here.
Gabe, final one from me. Just curious if you got a chance to connect with some of your future teammates, or now you can call them current teammates. You got a chance to talk yet with LeBron, Anthony Davis, some of the other players on the team?
Not yet. A little bit. Reeves reached out to me for a little bit. We chopped it real brief. I'm sure I'll see some of them in Vegas and talk more as the summer goes on.
Gabe Vincent, newest member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Gabe, it's a proud moment for the Gauchos to have you here, and as Laker fans as well, we're incredibly excited to have you here. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right.
You got it. Go Gauchos. That's good.
Sorry to do that, the whole pickup game.
It's my game. I'm not embarrassed.
No, I know, but just like here we are bringing somebody. It's Heat culture.
Yeah.
It's this kind of, I play both sides of the ball, and then there's Trav. Like, I'm good. Just get the stop, and then I'll be in the corner.
Yeah, and I'll be open because I'm not going to make very many. They're not going to guard me, right? And I'm going to make my 2 out of 10, and I'm thinking, okay, now I got it figured out, and I'm going to make 1 out of the next 10.
By the way, I will say there is something about a player like that. He got his contract not just because I can hit a 3, not just because if you need me to play point. I think some of the stuff that he was just opening up on, that's my DNA. I love that, right? Like,
it was already in me.
It was.
Yeah,
you don't have to teach me that.
Culture was already in me.
Yeah, and I think there is something too. If you look at the way the Lakers played last year, are you going to get playing time for the Lakers if you're not playing defense?
No.
You're
well, not the last version of the Lakers. No.
The Darvin Ham,
right.
The Darvin Ham post
trade deadline.
Yes. If you're D'Angelo Russell and you're not playing D, you're probably going to get pulled. You're probably gonna. There's probably gonna be somebody else that's gonna walk in and grab your minutes.
Shots if you don't.
Dennis Schroeder was gonna go grab those minutes. I've kind of heard a lot of the Dennis Schroeder comps. Dennis Schroeder went and got paid as well. I think is with the Raptors. Got a couple-year deal, but I'm excited about him specifically. I think Gabe Vincent will be interesting.
I think he was the perfect player for what the money they had to spend, the type of players they needed to add. This was the right guy. Right, that a guy that is committed on that end of the floor, a guy that can make some shots, a guy that can play make, and a guy that understands I'm here to do a specific thing. Not a guy that fits into your team, not a guy that, hey, he's a great player, let's find a place for him here. No. This is a guy that fits really well with us, who also happens to be a very good player that's going to fit into our culture, our leadership. Like he said, we got leadership, we got stars, we got this, that he's going to bring a very specific thing. It's why he's in the league. Like that guy, these stories are so fun to talk about because I'll use him as an example just because it just happened a couple of days ago. Victor Wembanyama is coming into the league, and he's just, he's going to go be a star or he won't, but we know his name. And
Scoot.
Right. And then there's the guys that don't get drafted. They've got to go play overseas or they go to the G League or whatever, and they're fighting like hell just to get a 10-day on a team, and they get it, and now I got to fight like hell to stay here, and now I got to fight like hell to get into the rotation, and it's just all of these very small incremental steps, and to never lose faith, to never think, you know what, man, it's just not meant to be. I got to go join the real world, to keep fighting and then have it hit with a big dollar contract with the LA Lakers. Get out of here, man.
Okay,
It's ridiculous.
On top of that, if Gabe Vincent ended up with the Hornets, probably none of this happens for him.
No.
Right? It's also what franchise